Good morning, Bob the Green Scientist here. We're here in the Mad Lab. Going to go more into depth in doing your infusions and using the Sous Vide bath, which I have right here in front of me. I'm using the Anovo Nano, which is one that I found that's been working really well for me. It connects to my Bluetooth through my phone, and I can get all the information on the temperature of the Sous Vide hot water bath, time on the timer, so all that kind of stuff. The other nice part about having this is you can do a multitude of different infusions because you can control your temperature with this. So you can make sure you have it at a precise temperature and it will hold it there. And that way you don't have to worry about making sure that your temperature is right, not too high, not too low. I've actually set mine, I put my infusions in, and I've actually gone lay down and taken a nap for 4 hours. And so, I mean, that's the nice part, especially when you're dealing with chronic pain and you have a hard time getting around. This makes it super easy to be able to do all of your infusions. So we're going to be doing the heavy whipping cream, which has to go at a lower temperature than you would normally do for like your butter, your oils and everything. So this is going to go in at 179 degree hot water bath. Your butters and your oils are going to go at 185, and both of those are going to take about 4 hours in the sous vide bath. But let's talk about some of the other benefits of it. This has been a time saver for me for doing meal prep, and be able to just kind of put things right into the hot water bath and be able to walk away and not have to worry about it. Because with dealing with my chronic pain, it's hard for me to be in the kitchen looking over a stove and all that. So this makes it really easy for me to do some meal prep ahead of time. But the actual benefit also comes out is that you can actually do some really awesome infusions through this. So we've got our hot water bath all set for 179 degrees. We got our heavy whipping cream right here. There's a cup and a half in here. I already got my pre-measured amount of cannabis for the my infusion. This is going to be used for some ice cream that I had made in a previous episode. So we're going to kind of go a little bit more in depth on how I made this. So we got the cup and a half of a heavy whipping cream. This is just 2 grams of cannabis, but we're going to be adding more to it with the next infusion, which is the Dolce Latte. We'll go into that because that does take a higher temperature for the infusion and a longer period of time. So once we got, I like putting mine into a cheesecloth bag just because it makes it really easy for me to pull it out, squeeze it, strain it, and be able to, I don't have to worry about straining it through cheesecloth and all that. Just one less step for me, which makes it really nice. So we're just going to unscrew this here, drop that in. I always kind of give it a little mix just to kind of get it pushed down in there. Make sure that all is good and coated in the heavy whipping cream. Now we want to make sure that we're putting this on just finger tight. You don't want to put it on too tight because then you're going to have a problem. So just finger tight. Now I use one of these weighted sous vide baskets because it makes it really easy for me able to get my infusions in and out. Plus also these will tend to float, so you want to make sure it's in a basket so that way it is secure, it doesn't want to move around and everything. So we're going to get this all secured into here. Okay, being very, very careful because this is definitely really hot water. We're going to carefully lower this into the sous vide bath. Now it also is, I'm using a 12-quart container here for doing my, holding my Anovo sous vide bath. You can also use one of your stock pots, a bigger pot that will be able to handle the temperatures and be able to handle all of your infusions that you want to do. And what's also nice about doing this is that you could do a multiple amount of different infusions. So I can do 3 different infusions in my sous vide bath. So if everything is going at the same temp, I could just go ahead, I could make one infusion for one recipe, one infusion for another recipe, That's why it's so important to use a dosage calculator. I do have one posted on my Twitter page, my pinned tweet. Also, I think I have a link on my YouTube page. So that's the most important thing, is making sure you're getting your dosage that you want, not too strong, not too weak, so that way you're not either in the couch and you can't move for a few days, or you just not getting the effects or the benefits that you actually need with it. So now that we got this all going here in the Sous Vide bath, I'm going to go ahead and get the timer set for 4 hours. And then in 4 hours, we're going to have infused heavy whipping cream that we'll use eventually for our ice cream that we'll be making. But we'll have to make the dolce latte a little bit later, because that one is, like I said, at a different temperature. But that's what's really nice about doing the sous vide, is that it's really easy to control your temperature. So you can do multiple different infusions and it comes out right. And that's the one thing that I really find that's very beneficial. So we're gonna go here. You guys go and get stoned just like I am, and you have a wonderful rest of the day. And then we'll come back here in 4 hours, and then we will pull this out and take a look at it. Have a great day. Hey, Bob Green, the scientist, back here. Our heavy whipping cream has now been infused with our sous vide bath. So 4 hours has gone up. Now we're getting ready to pull this out, and then we will have some heavy whipping cream that will be ready to make some ice cream. And that is how easy using a sous vide bath is, because in that 4 hours I was able to have lunch, went and laid down for a little bit, and now I'm back here with you guys. So that's the benefits of using a sous vide bath, is that you can have controlled temperature and be able to just set it and kind of walk away and not have to worry about it. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and take care.